Good afternoon. We still have some people working their way through the food line, but it is 5 after, so we're going to go ahead and get started. If you would stand now with me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. And welcome to our October Chamber of Commerce Luncheon here, the Oviedo-Winter Springs Regional Chamber of Commerce. I think we have an excellent program for you today. I can tell by the attendance. It's brought a few new faces out. We're happy to see you. At this time, we'd like to begin, like we often do, by recognizing our elected officials who are present. Today we have with us Oviedo City Councilman Stephen Shank in the back. And that may be the only face I recognize. Did I miss any other current elected officials? If not, we'll move on to recognizing our trustees, who are Citizens Bank of Florida, City of Winter Springs, City of Oviedo, Dominion Metal Recycling, Florida Hospital, Orlando Health, the Oviedo Mall, Progress Energy, and UCF. If you give a big round of applause for all our trustees. We also have one partner, Massey Communications, and a number of friends of the Chamber: Bank First, Fairwinds Credit Union, Greenway Automotive Group, McCoy Federal Credit Union, Media with a Message, and Samraz LLC Management, as well as two others, CareSpot, formerly was Solantic, as well as a new friend of the Chamber this month, Brightway Insurance. And I think I saw we have someone from, where is she? Oh, in the back, okay. Thank you. A big round of applause for all our friends and partners. Our media partners are the Seminole Voice and LiveMyCity.com. And just as a reminder, our chamber proceedings are being audio recorded, and there is also photography going on, so please govern yourself accordingly. For those who may not be aware, the chamber is making its recordings now available online, so you can look, I think it's through the YouTube page for the chamber, so you can look for us there as well as links off the website. And with that, I'll turn it over to Corey for our announcements.
Thank you, Paul. I wanted to start it today by embarrassing someone. Mayor Bush. Can we all sing happy birthday to Mayor Bush? He's 29 this year. So we're thrilled. Join me in singing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Mayor Bush, happy birthday to you. Congratulations. And when you hear the audio recording at Chamber Talk, just try to ignore my singing, which I'm sure is going to take over. So, once again, welcome to our October luncheon. We appreciate you all being here today. We're looking forward to hearing from Mr. Hurley in just a little while, but we'll update you on everything that's going on at the Chamber. Winter Springs Festival of the Arts. How many of you are aware of that? Have you seen our banners going up around town? October 20th and 21st. We're very excited. Sponsorships are still available. If you're interested, see Bridget. But also, we still have our patron program available. For $350, you get $225 worth of art dollars that you get to spend at the event and buy art for either personal use or for your business. You also get some recognition at the event on signage and things like that. You also get passes to the VIP tent throughout the weekend and to our Meet the Artist party on Saturday night. So you're going to want to be sure to consider that. If you've got an opportunity to be a patron this year, we would love to have you. And we'd like to recognize all of our sponsors for this year. We have quite a few, so I will run through them. We have 102.5 WLOQ, Art Systems of Florida. Our presenting sponsors, once again, are Bright House. We also have Central Florida Top 5, Citizens Bank of Florida, Compass Self-Storage, Improv Comedy Club, Max Media Outdoor, Oviedo Mall, Oviedo Winter Springs Life Magazine, Oviedo Winter Springs Optimist Club, Red Chair Project, Seminole County Public Schools, Seminole Cultural Arts Council, Spark Family Enrichment Center, the Daily City, Tuscaloosa Homeowners Association, the University of Central Florida, Waste Pro, Wayne Dench Performing Arts Center, Wine Styles, Winter Springs Town Center, and Yelp. If we can get a round of applause for all of our great sponsors for this year. And at this time, I will welcome up Tom Pepler. We are going to unveil the piece of art for this year. We're very excited. The t-shirts look great. So if you're interested in getting a t-shirt, come to the event. We'll have them. We'll also have these posters. This is a work by Charles Gatewood. He's one of our artists that will be showing at the festival this year. He was our Best of Show winner last year, and that's how we've been choosing our poster for the next year is based on our Best of Show winner. It's a fabulous look, and it looks great, like I said, on the t-shirt. So you're going to want to be out there and see that. Meet Mr. Gatewood and congratulate him on being our poster artist for this year. We also have a business after hours tonight at Monarch Jewelers, located at 1860 State Road 436. Best way to be able to tell you where this is, it's just north of the Holler Drivers Mart, if you know where that is. So we hope to see you out there tonight. Great food, networking, and it's a jewelry store. So I'm sure there's going to be some neat door prizes. So you're going to want to be out there tonight. Look forward to seeing you. And if you go to our website, we've got a map for that in case you're wondering how to find it and want to print off a map to be able to get there. We also have our inaugural Bagels and Business. This is our morning seminar series. Like we do our monthly luncheons, we're going to do a monthly breakfast with a program. First one's coming up Wednesday, October 17th, right here from 7 till 8:30 a.m. And we're going to do a discussion on Seminole County Public Schools. And we have, as our panelists, former Magic coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Malloy. So you'll want to be there for that. It's going to be a great new networking opportunity for our members. We're also going to have a speed networking coming up as hopefully our next one. So we're very excited about this. So be sure to sign up online for that right now. Also, have you heard about our tailgate we have coming? November 3rd with UCF football. This is our inaugural, actually our annual, not inaugural, I'm still looking at inaugural. Our annual tailgate. We've been doing this the last few years with UCF football. And this year we're partnering with the Oviedo-Winter Springs Optimists and their partnership with Special Olympics. It's $25 a ticket. $5 of each ticket will go directly to Special Olympics, and this includes a game ticket and also admission to our tailgate featuring beer, wine, hot dogs, wings, everything else that the Optimists are going to help us cook up. And if you already have season tickets, we get that from a lot of people, you can donate them to some Special Olympians and their families for the same $25 rate. And it's great. We did it with Children's Miracle Network last year. We were able to have one little girl came out with her family, and she had had 4 open heart surgeries, and she was 7 years old. So it was really exciting. She'd never been to a football game, and she was thrilled. She got to go down on the field, meet the team, get introduced. So it was a great evening. We're hoping to do the same thing with some of our Special Olympians this year. So if you're interested in donating as a business, once again, it's $25 a ticket to donate for the event. And it allows you to still come to our tailgate. So you'll still get to come in and have fun with us. We also have Taste of Oviedo registrations are now open if you haven't gotten the notice. Booth spaces are going quickly already, so if you're wanting some of those premium corner booths in different areas, sponsorships, and the like, go online to tasteofoviedo.org and get your booth today, and you'll receive a $25 discount up till I believe it's a January 1st deadline. So you're going to want to get in there and get your booth today. Other events, hopefully you saw our brand new logo that we just approved yesterday for our newest signature event, the Barbecue Blowout. This was the handiwork of our very own Bridget Lake, who was up late at night designing for us, right? Did a great job. I'm really excited about seeing this exploding pig on a t-shirt. I think it'll be a interesting thing to be able to wear around in the community when the event is over. Once again, that's coming up May 24th and 25th of next year, right here at the mall, so we're excited about that. It's the Touring Barbecue Professionals. These are the guys that do it for a living, and they're going to be judged and everything. So there's going to be vendor opportunities, there's going to be a kids area, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on, so we're really excited about the barbecue, Central Florida's Barbecue Blowout. At this time, let me welcome up Lorian Rowan from our Ambassador Committee, and she is going to help present the Beautification Award for this month. I'm coming down to you. We're not going through that again.
We're not doing this again. I can't jump up on that platform. This month's recipient, I am very thrilled because of what I learned it was really awesome. They opened their doors for classes. Is this working? Oh, I got to eat the mic. Huh? Oh, gosh. They opened their classes in 2000. They presently have 900 students enrolled. They go from 4 years old to 12th grade. The 9th through 12th grades are given mission trips. 10 and 12th grades, are able to study in Europe. And 11th and 12th, they are given opportunities for internships throughout the world. I'm very, very proud to present this Beautification Award to the Masters Academy, Lori Derry, the director.
Thank you so much for that. And I wanted to let you know we have a new fundraising branch for the Masters Academy. People here are already noticing the new to you truck driving around town. It's bright green and blue. We're going to use that as our fundraiser, and it's opening on the 13th of October, and it's right next to Frogger's, Publix, IHOP, right in that little area. So if you want to support the Masters Academy through that, it's upscale resale.
Sounds like a future chamber member. You want to? We gotta get. Did you get pictures? She's doing it when we're not even looking.
Yeah, she's getting these candid shots.
Congratulations once again. Gives a good segue to our November luncheon, just so you all know. For next month, it's our annual Chamber Gives Back nonprofit appreciation lunch. And it allows any of our nonprofits in the community to have a complimentary space. Can't guarantee you're going to get a table because we only have so many. So bring your own table, but we're going to have you set up on the other side of this room so that you can tell the community about what you do and allow our members to be able to get involved in some of the nonprofits, because we do get people coming to us all the time saying, how do I get more involved in my community? What's out there? So we want to be sure to recognize our nonprofits. So that's next month. And then December is going to be our Holiday Expo and Chamber Awards. And the Holiday Expo allows our members, not just nonprofits, but anybody, to have a display area. So you're going to want to be ready for that in December. All right, at this time, I guess I'll just do it, because every month I ask Jack, and he never wants to come up with me. So, and there he is again, just waving at me. So. We want to recognize our Ambassador of the Month. Can we just have our ambassadors raise their hands, be recognized? This is our great group of individuals who welcomes you at every luncheon, comes to just about every chamber event, make our members feel welcome. And this month, our Ambassador of the Month was just up here. Lori and Rowan, where are you? You're all the way in the back. I'll make her. Now you know how they felt during, Titanic at the Academy Awards. I had to keep coming back down. Just stay, just stay. Congratulations, Lorian. And once again, be sure to download our app on your smartphone. You just go to My Chamber app and download it for free, and it'll automatically GPS you to the closest chamber. And we are the only chamber in Central Florida with an app, so you're going to want to be sure to do that to find out about all the information on chamber events, members, and the like. And go to Oviedo-Wintersprings.org for all the information about the chamber. New members and guests. Do we have anyone that wants to be recognized today? I can come down and wander around. Oh, be recognized. Recognize your guest.
All right, can I recognize my guest? Hi. I'm going to let them introduce each other. Help you go around the room.
Jonathan Grabe with Comprehensive Financial in Ocala, Florida.
Matthew Treskovich, Creekmore Insurance Group.
Brett Martin with Pay Junction.
Go ahead, say it.
I'm Bill Hurley. I'll be your speaker momentarily.
Everybody knows Marvin over here. And I'm Sandy Turner, and I'm sponsoring today.
I think I saw Mary Alice's hand go up. Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also have a guest. And I'll let her introduce herself.
I'm Pam Carroll, and I'm the editor of the Tuscaloosa Today. And I'm also running for the City Commission in Winter Springs.
Anyone else? Anyone? Oh, right behind me. That's okay.
Hi, I'm Joanne McCurry. I own Moonglade Photography, so if you need any photos for your businesses, personal, I'm here to help. Thank you.
I just love listening to her speak. And you have some mints or some type of handouts on the way out, correct? Awesome. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Karen Tucker, First Light Home Care, here at a new business here in the Oviedo area. Nice to meet you all.
Welcome. Anyone else? Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Christine Calloway. I'm here representing Monarch Jewelry and Art. We're hosting the after-hours event tonight, so we look forward to seeing everyone. We just joined the chamber, and it's our first event, so we hope to see everyone out tonight.
I will definitely be there, so I hope everybody else will join me. Anyone else? Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm Eric LaRue, here on behalf of Seda Law Firm. We used to be downtown. We just moved up the road here on 426.
Welcome. Anyone else? Yes, sir. You need to introduce yourself.
Michael Caraway. I'm a CPA with Caraway Gardner Associates in Lake Mary.
What's your role coming up?
Well, I'm also the chairman-elect of the Sanford Chamber of Commerce, so I didn't want to mention that, but I'm wanting to increase the involvement between the chambers, so I reached out to Corey and invited myself to lunch today.
And we are glad to have you.
Hi, y'all. My name's Craig. I'm the director of sales, Hilton Garden. I used to live in residence of Winter Springs, and I moved on the other side of town. I miss y'all. Actually, my house is right next to the chamber, and it looks like a pumpkin. So I had to sell it. So thank y'all.
Anyone else? Well, welcome to everyone. We're glad you're here with us today. And at this time, I will welcome up our sponsor, Sandy Turner with Oviedo Meeting Rooms. Yep. Oh, look at that. Like nothing.
Working out works.
Who will talk about Oviedo Meeting Rooms and also introduce our guest speaker.
Nothing like poetic license. Once they give me a microphone, I may never give it to anybody. On the table, you will see here my calendar for the month of October, and on the other side, you will see our price listing. Oviedo Meeting Rooms was an idea birthed by me because I had an empty bay in my commercial building and nobody using it. And I thought, you know what, why can't we actually make this a place for people to have meetings? Like I have court reporters there, depositions are being done, and then I had some people came and said, can we teach classes in your Oviedo Meeting Rooms? So there also are classes going on in the seminar portion. I contacted the old knowledge shop. Why is it doing that? Oh. I contacted the old knowledge shop teachers as well, and a lot of them have put on their names for classes. So we also have a really great active website. You can go on there and see what those classes are. There's anything from investing to, I have a lot of people who teach how to do gun licensing, that kind of concealed licensing. So, and then the rental rates are on this side. I also cheated because I can get away with it and they can't stop me once I'm here, and put on my other business, which is retirement plan specials, which is what most of you know me through. This is the one that really pays the bills, and also the one that NFIB knows me about. So I also put that on there, and of course we're actively looking for anybody who needs help with their corporate retirement programs. And I told Bill I wasn't going to do this, but I am now. I'm going to tell you how I met Bill. I got talked, anybody remember way back, a very little known president named Clinton? He had the White House Conference on Small Businesses in 1995, and I worked really hard with the National Association of Women Business Owners to get invited to that. I lobbied on the state level, got my delegate, and went. While I was there, I appointed myself to the tax committee, and then we created a subcommittee of people that were pension professionals. In the middle of all that, I ran across a fairly unknown individual. Didn't know how powerful he was at the time. Bill Hurley, who was there with the NFIB team from Florida, and he talked talked to me about what NFIB meant, and I joined NFIB. It wasn't 6 months later I got a call from Senator Dole's office asking me to be, on NFIB's request, to be involved with the development of a little-known program that he wanted to pit against the President's Nest program called Simple, the Simple Plan. So if anybody here has a Simple IRA or 401k, we were on that team that actually wrote that with Senator Dole back in 1996. I subsequently have been involved in almost all major legislation dealing with pensions as NFIB's interest there, including anything, if you've got to do cross-tested plans, NFIB along with the team I work with, we saved those in 2001. So with little ado, I would like to introduce you to the state director of our organization. Probably, and I've met, how many governors I've met? I've got pictures with Jeff, everybody, I met everybody because of this organization. Very, very powerful both on the state and federal level. Bill Hurley, and yes, I am on Leadership Council now. There you go.
Thank you, Sandy. Let me help you down.
I need somebody to help me down on this one. Woo!
Thank you, and thank you all for being here today. It's my pleasure to have come visit you from Tallahassee. And just let me thank Sandy. Let me tell you, most people from, the districts that go up to Washington and testify in front of a committee, the Washington attitude. They look at these people come up from the districts and say, well, who's this rube? She blew them away. And if there's anyone who knows their material, it is Sandy. And she actually very much affected some public policy. But that's how NFIB works, is very much through our members. I'm only going to take about 10 minutes of your time this morning, and we'll have you on your way. But I wanted to start with a story that has someone that I just kind of met by coincidence. But since I met them, he proved to be a constant inspiration to me, and a person who I like to think I model my own approach to how I engage in my professional life. And it starts with a couple years ago, my wife, family, we decided to change houses, and between one transaction and the other, we had to find some temporary housing for a few months of some sort. Found a little cottagey place close to downtown. We thought it was cute. We thought it was quaint. We could squeeze in there. So let's do this. And we got into this place, and boy, was it quaint, because on the first night, we figured out that it hadn't been occupied in some time. It had rats. And I mean, it had rats. I got a wife. I got daughters. And I'm the one trying to keep my cool, right? Because it was totally intolerable to them. But I looked at this, and I just couldn't deal with it. Yeah, they were up in the attic. The crawl space was a nasty little hole I would have had to gone through, and they're in there, and I'm just simply not man enough for the task. So I said, let's call in a professional, and we did. And the next day arrived Jimmy, the rat killer. Or, as my wife and I soon came to call him, to this day, Jimmy, the self-actualized rat killer. Because this guy showed up like a leashed dog in a meat locker. He just could not wait to get his hands on those rats. He came there like I was doing him a favor to give him such a happy hunting ground. And the first day, he just studied the situation. And on the second day, I think he did some kind of math. And he went upstairs, and he laid all his traps. And then the third day, he came back, and he rounded them all up, and they were gone. And there was no amount of money he might have charged me that I wouldn't have just written a check for, because other than that, my family was going to be out on the street. And I thought, to this day, Jimmy, the self-actualized rat killer, has provided an inspiration to me. And I like to think that in some ways, I'm a bit of a rat exterminator. I try to keep the pests out of the political process for you. I am neither ashamed or particularly proud of my profession, but I am enthusiastic for it. I am absolutely passionate about it. And I'm privileged to represent small business owners through the NFIB, which I have done now for 26 years, with a brief 6-year hiatus when I mistakenly decided I was going to go out and advocate for big business. Not that there's a problem with big business. I represent some of the largest corporations out there, from Walmart and Home Depot, and it was a great experience. But I came home to NFIB after 6 years because of people like Sandy, because of the appreciation they gave me back for getting the rats out of their house. So NFIB is the nation's largest small business advocacy group. We don't have the biggest name ID, but we've been around for about since 1946. In fact, I ran into Fran at Citizens over there, and she reminded me that Citizens has been a member of NFIB since 1966, and boy, do I owe you some appreciation for that. We have long-standing members. We don't have every small business owner in the country as part of our membership. We sure would like that. And I know I was admonished not to do any endorsements, but I got the mic, Corey, and so here goes. I wholeheartedly endorse every one of you becoming a member of NFIB. And all you need to do is get me your card before I walk out the door, and I'm in no rush to get home. But NFIB's name ID is not that high unless you are pretty invested in the news. If you followed the news over this past year, you may have heard of the Supreme Court case involving Obamacare. I'm very proud to say, as a member of NFIB, that NFIB was a plaintiff in that case. Not a ride-along, not an amicus partner. We were committed to that case. And I'm also doubly proud that that case originated in Florida, if you recall, through the then very good Attorney General Bill McCollum, succeeded by current General Bondi. But NFIB was a full plaintiff in that case from day one. Because even from the beginning of my tenure, one thing we always understood about small business owners is that they do want health care and they do want health care reforms, but they find a mandate absolutely a non-starter. And that's something that NFIB goes to the mat for. But when we pick ourselves up from the floors of Congress with tire tracks on our back, we continue the fight in the Supreme Court. So we did that, and that maybe did not turn out so well. But NFIB is finding a way to maintain our presence in the fight by continuing to advocate for small business owners, and we do support repeal and reform. And again, you may not have heard NFIB's name too often, but again, if you stay current with events and you watched the debate last night, you may have heard NFIB mentioned by candidate Governor Romney not once, not twice, but 3 times. So NFIB is suddenly thrust into the middle of all the fact-checking, you know, the PolitiFact and all those groups that immediately burrow into any factual statement that is issued in the campaign. So we're going through those machinations with all those national media sources, and I'm not a part of that exercise, but I'm very confident that all the facts that Governor Romney cited from NFIB last night will bear itself out. But here's what I noticed most about last night's debate is I've been advocating for small business owners for a long time, but I have never recalled a presidential debate where small business was intoned as many times by both candidates. I'll grant you that. One of them, I think, just learned how to pronounce it yesterday, but they both used it profusely. And it is testimony of the centrality that free enterprise and small businesses have in the public dialogue today. And so that's why I don't feel inhibited by not being able to give you our long list of endorsements here. I respect that. If you want to find them, you can go to our website and see exactly where we are in all the races. We know and we have confidence that small business owners are more relevant in this election than ever before. And if you are a business owner, and I expect in this audience that most of you are, embrace that fully, because I don't know the next time this planetary alignment is going to happen. People in your community respect you now more than ever. So go out and be bold. Leverage your vote. Talk to your employees. Talk to your partners, your management team. Talk to your customers, your providers, and your vendors. and let them know what you feel is at stake for free enterprise in this election. All you really need to know besides that about NFIB can be found right in our name. National, in that we are a national organization. We're the only business advocacy group that for one membership gives you advocacy at the federal and state level. So my responsibility personally is primarily Florida, exclusively Florida, but we are also seamless. We are federated. And in the sense of that word, I think we stand out among the crowd of business organizations in that we are coordinated, entirely coordinated, between our federal and our state efforts with all my other 49 counterparts across the nation. Over my career, I've seen that become more and more essential to effective representation, because no matter what you think of the left and the right debate that's going on, and however that comes out, as we speak, we are refashioning federalism. And to be effective in representing you now and today and in the near future, you need a coordinated advocacy at the state and federal level. And I don't want to get too far into the weeds, but if there isn't a more glaring example of how the new federalism has been working, maybe not working so well, and will be working over the next few years, it is how Obamacare passed and how it was challenged very much by the states, and how it is going to be implemented or repealed and rewritten. Federalism is going into new territories, and NFIB feels very well positioned to be effective. Other than that, all you need to know about us is also in the rest of our name, independent business. We proudly wear the moniker of representing small business owners. But what our membership is really defined by is that word independent. We have some very large members in our membership, and the only people that we politely turn away for membership are publicly traded companies. We love large businesses, but we like representing not the CEO, but the OWNER, because those are the people that really have a pound of flesh in free enterprise and in their community. I am not going to give any endorsements again, but I would like to give you, just as an old warhorse in politics in Florida, a couple prognostications, because those are inevitably some of the first questions that come up. And I don't have any wild or bizarre notions for you. To give you a sense of what we see politically at the state level, we see very much a push. We don't see any significant changes on the bodies at large coming for the state house nor the state senate. In fact, I think the state senate will stay exactly as it is politically balanced now. We don't have any other statewide races. We've got a cabinet that's got continuing terms. We don't have a governor up. And so at the state level, we're seeing very much a static election, a stasis election going on. At the congressional level in Florida, again, for what it's worth, which is not much, but our shop is formally predicting another push among the Florida congressional delegation. Even with the 2 additional seats we're picking up, we think that the mix, Republican-Democrat, barring for the potential of maybe a surprise or 2 in congressional races, will remain the same. So that brings Floridians to the top of the ticket, which I will not make a prediction on, but I would like to show just a quick, if anyone's bold enough to throw their hand up to claim that they're still undecided on this race. There's one. There's one. How wonderful. Because you are probably the most expensive piece of political real estate going in America right now. Just driving down here this morning, my math could be off, but playing with a few conventional wisdom numbers of what's being spent on Florida, largely seeking that young lady there, who's yet to determine her mind, is in the hundreds of thousands of dollars that are being applied to her political goodwill. So above all, what I would say is don't miss this one. If you thought that the Gore-Bush race in Florida was a thriller, and again, I live in Tallahassee, so we saw that whole circus unwind for weeks and weeks, and I wouldn't predict that again, but please don't miss your opportunity to vote this fall. I want to thank Corey for inviting me. I do a lot of these chamber events, and usually you can tell the health of a local chamber right away just by looking see if there are any bright, shiny eyes out there. And there are. You've got a lot of good members, and just listening to your list of activities, you're running a real nice shop here. And I commend you folks for taking on someone who has good experience in Tallahassee with only a little bit of bias. I say that that's going to be very helpful to your organization down here. So I want to thank you for inviting me, Corey. And with that, I'll take any questions you might have. We can take this one.
Questions? There's got to be a couple questions out there. Yes, sir.
How much are the dues? How much are the dues?
$180 a year is our minimum. We have a maximum of $5,000. My average dues is around $270 some, and I have about 10,000 members in Florida. We have about 350,000 members nationwide. And you can find us at nfib.org. You can find me just as easily by Googling in NFIB Florida. But thank you.
Anyone else? Questions? Sandy?
Really briefly, tell them how you guys are actively every day looking at what bills are being proposed and what you do on behalf of the members on a daily basis, both on a state and federal level.
Well, I would say one other thing that separates NFIB from other groups is that we're a very a democracy with a small d. We were founded with the principle of one member, one vote. We were founded by some small business owners that felt in their community that big business was calling all the shots. So they founded us with some bylaws and principles that we still observe to that day, and that is one member, one vote. We put all the issues out to our members. We try as best as we can to explain the pros and the cons, and where our members vote in their ballots back to us is where we stand. We feel it keeps us a little bit closer to the ground, and we don't have individual members that come in and try to dominate or steer the organization. And while it's been it's sometimes tedious, because I do go back to the day before we did it all electronically, and now we send ballots out to our members and we get the results instantly, it keeps us very honest and keeps us representing our members.
Anyone else? Any other questions? If not, I'm sure Bill will be willing to stay around for a few minutes if anybody has any questions that they don't want to talk about over the mics. So,
thank you, Corey.
Let's have a great round of applause for Hurley. Okay, we're going to need the drawings and 50/50s and all that good stuff. And while we're waiting, is there anybody that has any member announcements they want to make? Anything going on at their business? Any after hours? Any grand openings? What was that? What's the 24th? Oh, well, that's for the end. But okay, I can do that now if you'd like me to. October 24th, we are going to be hosting a candidate forum with the Seminole Voice. This will be at our chamber offices at the UCF incubator right there in Winter Springs. So come on out. We're going to have all the candidates there for the, I guess it's District Seat 3 race. Is that fair, I guess? Winter Springs City Commission race. So we hope you to come out for that. It's going to be at 7 o'clock till about 8:30. So I'll give you plenty of time to go home, get changed, and come on back. Are you going to talk about your after hours? Yay.
Okay, sadly, we are throwing a completely politics-free happy hour next Thursday, October 11th from 5:30 to 7:30 at our new location, which is in beautiful, historic downtown Oviedo, 313 South Central Avenue.
I love that building. Yes, ma'am.
I'd just like to announce that the Crew of Leaders is now looking for their 2013 Royal Court. Anyone can nominate a community leader that you feel that would, represent the Crew of Leaders in the Royal Court. From these nominations, we select the King and Queen of Mardi Gras. So, and we're going to have the Mardi Gras parade right here at the Oviedo Mall, February 16th.
Thank you. Sarah, do you want to go?
Giving my boss a headache. I'm Sarah with the Oviedo Mall Marketing Manager. We have a few things going on. October 14th is food trucks, second Sunday, 4 to 8. October 15th on a Monday, starting at 7 p.m., there will be a huge grand opening party for Paul Mitchell, the school. It's going to be a really good time. There's going to be some refreshments. It's open to the public, ribbon cutting. The chamber will be there. So come out, check that out. And then we also have, anything else? We have Halloween trick-or-treating on the 31st, so if you have little ones, come out for that. And if your business is interested in having a table at that event, we are offering that this year. If you have a kid-related business, it would be a great fit. Any questions, give us a call or find us online. Thank you.
Paul Mitchell's coming, correct? Yeah. So bring your shampoo bottles to get them autographed. Oh, okay, buy the shampoo. And then,
Hi, this is an announcement not for Oviedo Mall, but for Oviedo businesswomen. Our luncheon is next Wednesday, and we'd love for any of you ladies to join us at the Tuscarora Country Club. Come see what we're all about and get involved in a ladies' movement. Did you hear that? Thanks.
sounds good to me. And get involved in a ladies' movement. All right. And like them on Facebook. They have a new Facebook fan page.
Well, if you want to see some real trick-or-treating, tailgating started about 15 minutes ago out of UCF. So after tonight, if you leave the jewelry shop or earlier before you go out there, come on out to UCF, have some fun, and see a football game kick off tonight against East Carolina. Opens our conference play, 8 p.m. We'll see you there.
I'll be in section 124 if anyone wants to come by and say hi. Do you want to?
Good afternoon, John Jones with Little John Engineering, here to talk about an Oviedo job creation initiative that is going to be on your ballot, a job creation referendum here on the official ballot this year. And once again, this is authorizing the city to grant tax exemptions to businesses that create jobs in Oviedo. So the voters have to approve that and give the city the authority. It's going to be on the ballot this year. So we have information available at the back of the room, little information packets right over here on the center table to outline all the pros and cons and benefits of this potential program. So just a FYI piece. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Judy with Pet Rescue. On October 26th, we're having our second golf tournament for the animals, and that's going to help support our wonderful animals across the way here at the Oviedo Mall. We're here every Saturday and Sunday showing off these beautiful animals that need forever homes. October 26th.
Thank you, Judy. Anyone else? Oh, Gordon, you're killing me. Haven't even had lunch yet.
Sometimes I'd like to. In addition to being on the in addition to being on the chamber board, I also participate in the Oviedo Historical Society. For those of you that are in the area, if you haven't been to the farmers market, it's this Saturday. There's also a good excuse for you shoppers because the United Methodist Church is having their huge whale sale this weekend. So saddle up Saturday morning, come by the farmers market, get some great produce and other stuff. 8 to 1 at the Lawton House.
I was going to say, that's got to be the requisite Angie for the Winter Springs Farmers Market.
Thanks, Corey. Yeah, I'd like to tell you that Winter Springs has their farmers market every Saturday, and it's 9 to 2, and it's at the Winter Springs Town Center. So come and support that. You can go to the Oviedo one once a month on Saturday, but Winter Springs is every Saturday from 9 to 2.
I love dueling farmers markets. This is great. Just when I thought I'd seen it all at our luncheons. Look at that.
Hi, I'm Gloria Dunmeyer, and the Oviedo Cemetery Tour is October the 15th, Monday. Come and meet some of the founders of Oviedo.
Anyone else? Isn't it cool? Look at all the stuff we have going on in our communities. I mean, we're pretty fortunate here to have everything that's going on. But I know you people are waiting for the door prizes because we're ready for the holidays. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. Let's do 50-50. How much we got? Uh-oh. $36. That's easier. I was going to say, don't make me do any math, please. Let's have Sandy draw. I don't like being the bad guy, so I'll let her. All right, here we go. Blue tickets. I think that's all you've got. So 333996. Congratulations. I think she's got half the roll there, so and thank you once again. Remember, this goes to our scholarship fund, so congratulations. That'll buy, what, 3 lunches at the chamber. Perfect. All right, we're going to draw a bunch. Look at this. I got to hand you the mic. Okay. Do I have to? Okay. Will I get it back? Okay. I didn't think so. Once again, thank you to Oviedo Meeting Rooms for their sponsorship today, for arranging to bring Bill down from Tallahassee. We really appreciate that. And we'll let Sandy do the honors.
Too bad I can't look. Oh, no, that one here. Oh, where's the name? I don't see a name on there. Oh, there, it's on the other side. Tim Moran, attorney at law.
What they are.
Okay, what these are here, what we're handing out, hold on, is I got 3 of them, and they're from Sloan Health. By the way, besides owning Oviedo Meeting Rooms and RPS, I also own Halo's Properties, and we have our properties over in Oviedo behind Habaneros, and Hone Self is my chiropractor, and today he's giving out a $150 gift certificate for first consultation and review. So each one of these are worth $150, and we're putting him in a Halloween trick-or-treat basket, all from Publix and Michael's. So anyway, baskets are for Michael's, candy from Publix, of course. Okay, that's that one here. Oh, draw here. You hang on to that, and I'll draw. Am I drawing? Okay.
You just draw.
Okay.
I'll get it.
Okay. I can't read. John. Oh, you read that one. Was it Valerie? Valerie with Brightway Insurance. You also get a Sloan Chiropractic. Give that to your friends who need an adjustment, or anybody you hate that you think should have an adjustment. Anyway, all right. Next.
Dig down to the bottom.
Dig down to the bottom. All right. There we go. Okay. Shelby Africa with Insight Credit Union. Yay! Okay, the next are just little extra baskets I had, and these are from Halos, which is my investment, my properties company. Okay. Give them to your kids. You don't need the sugar. Oh, actually, the kids don't need this sugar. What am I saying? Craig Layson, retired, U.S. Air Force. My dad was retired from the Air Force. Wow, awesome. Yeah, he was a kind of a mean, nasty man from that, but that's all right. Okay, let's see. I have platinum signs, John Donahue, for another one of our baskets. Okay. Now, I happen to love Publix. Anybody who knows me personally knows that I'm obsessed with Publix, okay? And so I got this scarecrow from Publix, and this is a $25 gift certificate. Yes, Gary, I bought them since I had to. I didn't give him enough time to give them to me, so I bought them myself. But anyway, I'm sponsoring Publix because it's the best place in town. They make awesome cakes, too. They did my son's wedding cake, didn't they, for you? Tuscaloosa Country Club. He's sitting over there, and that's my boy. Steve Fulmer, you'll love this. Of Fairwinds Credit Union, yay! I'm an advocate of Publix, and my son Lanny, who's sitting there, is an advocate of Fairwinds Credit Union. And then, okay, then this one's coming from Oviedo Meeting Rooms, and that's a nice centerpiece, so it was picked up today from Michael's. That's because I did everything at the last moment this morning, as usual. Fran Hayes, a long-standing member with NFIB from Citizens Bank of Florida. Awesome. And the last one from me. This one is from Oviedo. Was that from Oviedo Meetings Room or was the other one? Sure. I don't know. Retirement plan specialist. One of us, all the above. Whoop, there we go. Jeff Campbell. Oh, Jeff Campbell, agent. Monica Campbell, State Farm. Awesome. Okay. Want me to do the last one for you, or you want to do it? Yeah, you're doing a good job. Oh, goody. They're going to let me have this one. Dr. Martin Wessler, yes, Oviedo Injury and Wellness Center over on Clark Street. I need that. I need that, too. Can I steal it? No, I guess not. I guess I better raffle it away. Okay. I think half of my employees go to there. Been around for a while. Again, oh, another Citizens Bank of Florida, Becky Funk. Wow. I hope my check's in the mail for picking for you guys. Okay. You have any more? Yes. All right, I'll let you. All right, we're going to hand this over. I have a plane to catch, so let me give it here.
I will take these. Men, these are for you. We have 5, I believe it's 5, 5 Merle Norman pamper parties for pamper. Get pampered. So let's just draw 5 business cards. And while I have the opportunity, while she's up here, everybody say hi to Nita. She is our new intern and been doing a great job. She's been designing all of our forms and everything for the barbecue festival, so she's been doing wonderful work. Michael Winslow, get pampered. Keep drawing them, guys. All right. We're doing good on time. Lindsay, go have a party. Merle Norman's getting a new building in here, so we're excited about that. Tracy. You can come forward. Oh, look at that. Get some facials or, yeah. Karen Tucker. Congratulations. And last but not least, Brett Martin. You're right here in the front. All right. Anyone else have any other announcements? Remember, if you know a nonprofit in the community who'd like to be a participant in our appreciation lunch next month, have them contact the office. Remember, it's a free display space for any nonprofits in our community. Yes, ma'am.
Just one more time. Lauren, where are you at? Wings of Next Horizon, right? New Horizon, in the back. This is a phenomenal organization that's caring for birds and animals that are needing rescue. Anybody knows of a youth group or any kind of church group or anything that would be willing to spend time to help her, mucking out her cages, taking care of the animals, please put that in the hopper. I know that I offer through my company time to do ministry or not-for-profit work, but she could use all the help she can get. And she's not going to stand up here and ask for it, so I'm asking for her. Sorry about that. Thank you.
So they can get bright futures for volunteering. Well, with that, we will see you in November. Thank you once again, Mr. Hurley. Thank you, Oviedo Meeting Rooms, for their sponsorship. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Time is now 12:59. I got you out by 1. Have a great Chamber week. Thank you.